Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutation, a technique of solar vitalization. Before commencing the practice, stand with the feet together, slightly apart, arms relaxed by the sides of your body. Close your eyes and become aware of the whole physical body. Develop awareness of your body. Your awareness is like a torchlight piercing into the darkness of the body. Ask yourself, how do I feel in relation to my body? Am I relaxed and comfortable with myself? Adjust your position so that you are more comfortable. Feel that you're being pulled upwards by a thread attached to the top of your head. Now take your awareness to the bottom of your feet and feel the soles in contact with the floor. Feel that your whole body is being pulled downwards by gravity and that all the tensions from the top of your head are being pulled down through your feet and into the ground. At the same time, be aware of the vital force moving up through your body, allowing you to maintain a relaxed and comfortable upright position. Be aware of this for a few moments. The 12 postures. Position 1. Prayer pose, Pranamasana. Stand erect with the feet together or slightly apart and close the eyes. Place both palms together in front of the chest, Namaskar Mudra. Maintain your awareness on the mudra, the pressure of the palms and the effect of this mudra on the chest area. Mentally offer homage to the sun, the source of all life. Position 2. Raised arms pose, Hasta Uttanasana. Raise and stretch both arms above the head, with palms facing upwards. Keep the arms separated, shoulder width apart. Arch the back and stretch the whole body. Stretch the head as far back as is comfortably possible and be aware of the curve of the upper back. Inhale while raising the arms. Position 3. Hand to foot pose, Padahastasana. In a continuous movement, bend forward from the hips. Bring the hands to the floor on either side of the feet and try to touch the knees with the forehead. Do not strain. The legs should remain straight. Try to keep the back straight, focusing your awareness at the pelvis, the pivoting point for the stretch of the back and leg muscles. Exhale while bending forward. Try to contract the abdomen in the final position to expel the maximum amount of air from the lungs. People with back conditions should not bend forward fully. Bend from the hips, keeping the spine straight until the back forms a 90-degree angle with the legs, or bend only as far as is comfortable. Position 4. Equestrian pose, Arsha Sanchalanasana. Keeping both hands in place on either side of the feet, bend the left knee while extending the right leg backwards as far as possible. The right toes are tucked under and the knee is touching the floor. Bring the pelvis forward, arch the spine and look up. The fingertips touch the floor and balance the body. Focus your awareness at the eyebrow center. You should feel the stretch from the thigh moving upward along the front of the body all the way to the eyebrow center. Inhale while bringing the chest forward and up. Position 5. High plank pose, Uddihita Chaturanga Dandasana. Bring the left leg back and support your weight on hands and toes. Keep the palms directly under the shoulders. Imagine pushing back on a wall with your heels. Body is in one straight line. Gaze is forward and down. and the breath is held out in this pose. Position 6. Salute with the 8 parts or points, Ashtanga Namaskar. Lower the knees to the floor and then bring the chest and chin to the floor, keeping the buttocks elevated. The hands, chin, chest, knees and toes touch the floor and the spine is arched. Focus awareness at the center of the body or on the back muscle. Exhale in this pose. Position 7. Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Lower the hips while pushing the chest forward and upward with the arms. Straighten the elbows, arch the back and push the chest forward into the cobra pose. The legs and lower abdomen remain on the floor and the arms support the trunk. Unless the spine is very flexible, the arms will remain slightly bent. Focus awareness at the base of the spine, feeling the tension from the forward pull. Inhale while raising the torso and arching the back. Position 8. Inverted V pose, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Keep the arms and legs straight. While pivoting from the shoulders, raise the buttocks and bring the head down. The hands and feet do not move from position 7. Raise the buttocks and lower the heels to the floor. Exhale while raising the buttocks. Position 9. Equestrian pose, Asha Sanchalanasana. This stage is a repeat of position 4. Bring the right leg forward, placing the foot between the hands. Simultaneously, bring the left knee down to the floor and push the pelvis forward. Arch the spine and look up. Inhale while assuming the pose. Position 10. Hand to foot pose, Padahastasana. This stage is a repeat of position 3. Bring the left foot in beside the right, straightening the legs, bend forward and raise the buttocks while bringing the head in towards the knees. The hands remain on the floor beside the feet. Exhale while performing the movement. Position 11. Raised arms pose, Hasta Uttanasana. This stage is a repeat of position 2. Bend from the hips, raise the torso and stretch the arms above the head. Arch backwards. Inhale while raising the torso and arms. Position 12. Exhaling, gently come back to an upright position and bring your arms down by your side. On one, stand erect with feet together and palms in the prayer position in front of your chest. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed. Exhale. On 2, inhaling, stretch your arms up and arch back from the waist, pushing the hips out, legs straight. Relax your neck. On 3, exhaling, forward and press your palms down, fingertips in line with toes. Bend your knees if necessary. On 4, inhaling, bring the right leg back and place a knee on the floor, arch back and look up, lifting your chin. On 5, retaining the breath, bring the other leg back and support your weight on hands and toes. Keep your head and body in line and look at the floor between your hands. On 6, exhaling, lower your knees, then your chest and then your chin, keeping your hips up and your toes curled under. On 7, inhaling, lower your hips, point to your toes and bend back. Keep legs together and shoulders down. Look up and back. On 8, exhaling, curl your toes under, raise your hips and pivot into an inverted V shape. Try to push your heels and head down and keep your shoulders back. On 9, inhaling, step forward and place the right foot between your hands. Rest the other knee on the floor and look up, as in position 4. On 10, exhaling, bring the other leg forward and bend down from the waist, keeping your palms as in position 3. On 11, inhaling, stretch your arms forward, then up and back over your head, and bend back slowly from the waist, as in position 2. On 12, exhaling, gently come back to an upright position and bring your arms down by your side. On 1, exhale, bringing the palms together in front of your chest. On 2, inhaling, stretch your arms up and arch back. Relax your neck. On 3, exhaling, bending forward, bring the palms down to the floor in line with your toes. On 4, inhaling, bring the left leg back and place a knee on the floor. Look up. On 5, retaining the breath, bring the other leg back and support your weight on hands and toes. The body is in a straight line. On 6, exhaling, lowering your knees, then your chest and your chin down to the floor. On 7, inhaling, coming into the cobra pose. Look up and back. On 8, exhaling, curl your toes under and raise your hips and coming into the inverted V-shaped position. Inhaling on 9, step forward and place the left foot between your hands. On 10, exhaling, bring the other leg forward and bend down from the waist, keeping your palms as in position 3. On 11, inhale, stretch your arms up and forward, and then arch slightly backward as in position 2. On 12, exhaling, gently come back to an upright position. On 1, place your palms in the prayer position. On 2, inhale, stretch your arms up and arch back. On 3, exhale, fall forward and bring your palms down in line with your toes. On 4, inhale, bring the right leg back and place it on the floor. Look up. On 5, retain the breath, the body is in a straight line. On 6, exhale, place your knees, chest and forehead on the floor. On 7, inhale, raise the trunk coming into the cobra pose. On 8, exhale, inverted V. On 9, inhale, place the right foot between your hands, look up. On 10, exhale, bring the other leg forward and bend down. On 11, inhale, stretch your arms up and arch back. On 12, exhale, gently bring your arms down by your side. On 1, place your palms in the prayer position. On 2, inhale, stretch your arms up and arch back. On 3, exhale, forward and bring your palms down in line with your toes. On 4, inhale, bring the left leg back and place it on the floor, look up. On 5, retain the breath. On 6, exhale, knees, chest, forehead to the floor. On 7, inhaling cobra. On 8, exhale, inverted V. On 9, inhale, place the left foot between your hands. On 10, exhale, bring the other leg forward. On 11, inhale, stretch your arms up and arch back. On 12, exhale, bring your arms down. On 1, exhale, palms in front of the chest. On 2, inhale, stretching up and back. On 3, exhale, bending forward. On 4, inhale, take the right foot back. On 5, retaining the breath, body is in a straight line. On 6, knees, chest, chin to the floor. On 7, inhale, cobra. On 8, exhale, inverted V. On 9, inhale, right foot forward. On 10, exhale, the other foot forward. On 11, inhale, stretching up and back. On 12, exhale, relax. Inhale. And on 1, exhale, palms together in front of the chest. On 2, inhale, stretching up and back. On 3, exhale, bending forward. On 4, inhale, left foot back. On 5, retain the breath, the body is in a straight line. On 6, exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. On 7, inhale, cobra. On 8, exhale, inverted V. On 9, inhale, left foot forward. On 10, exhale, bending forward. On 11, inhale, stretching up and back. On 12, exhale, relax. Sun Salutation Mantras. Mantras are combinations of sounds which are designed to produce a specific effect on the mind and its functioning. When a sound is repeated with awareness and concentration, the thought takes on the form of that sound. It becomes that sound, and the energy inherent in that sound manifests in the mind. By repetition and concentration on the Sun Salutation mantras, the whole mental structure will be benefited and uplifted. These mantras can be used as a form of attunement with the source of spiritual illumination symbolized by the sun. Om Mitraya Namaha, Om Ravaya Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Banave Namaha, Om Kakaya Namaha, Om Pushne Namaha, Om Hiranyakarvaya Namaha, Om Marichaya Namaha, Om Aditaya Namaha, Om Savitre Namaha, Om Markaya Namaha, Om Bhaskara Namaha, Om Mitraya Namaha, Om Ravaya Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Banave Namaha, Om Kakaya Namaha, Om Pushne Namaha, Om Hiranyakarvaya Namaha, Om Marichaya Namaha, Om Aditaya Namaha, Om Savitre Namaha, Om Markaya Namaha, Om Bhaskara Namaha. After completing the practice of Surya Namaskar, stand erect and take a few deep breaths. Then lie down flat on your back in Shavasana, the yogic pose of relaxation. Your feet should be slightly apart, arms separated a few inches from the body, with the palms facing upwards and eyes gently closed. Adjust yourself comfortably, then relax and become perfectly still. While you are relaxing in Shavasana, I would like to use this time to give you a bit more information on the Sun Salutation. As you are in a state of deep relaxation but highly receptive, you can allow this information to be absorbed with no effort or concentration required on your part. Surya Namaskar is a well-known and vital technique within the yogic repertoire. Its versatility and application make it one of the most useful methods to induce a healthy, vigorous, active life and at the same time prepare for spiritual awakening. In recent years, more and more people are turning to yoga as a method for exploring and improving their inner lives. Surya Namaskar is almost a complete sadhana in itself, containing asana, pranayama, and meditational techniques within the main structure of the practice. Yoga practices are an ideal antidote to stress and are proven to be the basis of a powerful therapy for mental and physical diseases. Surya Namaskar is an integral part of the yogic approach to these problems and can be easily integrated into our daily lives as it requires only 5 to 15 minutes of practice daily to obtain beneficial results remarkably quickly. It is therefore ideal for even the most active individuals. As we begin to study and perform this series of asanas with pranayama, chakra awareness and mantra repetition, we find a few other exercises can match it for completeness. Surya Namaskar is more than just a series of physical exercises. Of course, it stretches, massages, tones, and stimulates all the muscles, vital organs, and physical parts by alternatively flexing the body backwards and forwards. But it also has the depth and completeness of a spiritual practice. Surya Namaskar is composed of 3 elements of form, energy, and rhythm. The 12 postures create the physical matrix around which the form of the practice is woven. These postures generate prana, the subtle energy which activates the psychic body. Their performance in a steady rhythmic sequence reflects the rhythms of the universe, such as the 24 hours of the day, the 12 zodiac phases of the year, and the biorhythms of our own body. The rhythmic superimposition of this form and energy on our present body-mind complex is a transforming force which generates the nucleus of a fuller and more active life and a greater appreciation of the richness of the world we live in. Try it for yourself and see.